Good morning. Okay. Let's set this up. Okay, so today's live, I just thought I'm going to do a morning live for a change. Random, last minute, of course, but there's a couple of things I want to share with you all. So, whether you're watching this live, whether you decide you're going to watch it back. So, I thought I'd just kind of share starting your day the right way because it sounds so simple. It sounds like why even bother us talking about it? But actually, often we can, before we've even got out of bed, sometimes we could just literally be starting our day off on the wrong foot. And it's about giving ourselves the best kind of start that we can. So I always have a strict rule of no phones, no electronics, nothing in my bedroom. And at night, everything gets turned off. Phone, Wi-Fi, internet, all that. Because that actually is going to help you sleep better. It's going to, stop things interfering with you, your health, your sleep, all that kind of stuff. It's much, much better for you. And it's also healthy it's sleep hygiene. It's also your spiritual hygiene too. Now, when you wake up, I've been trying to do this consciously more now for the last couple of weeks. And I've said to myself that actually, guess what? I need to ground myself more in the morning. I need to eat more in the morning because sometimes I would do this like intermittent fasting or trying to make myself wait till later in the day. But actually, I needed to feel that grounding energy from being present in my body, from eating. And I also love to do myself, pull a card for the day, anything that gets me in touch with me and helps me just calm my energy, balance my energy, and soothe my energy. You're also going to see here I have a little sticky note diary, which I want to talk about too, and I want to highly recommend. Now, if you're someone like me who has 101 thoughts always running through your head, like there's always things you got to think of, things to do, things to try and remember, this is ideal. So you can literally write your notes down. You might even want to have a diary, but I like this because say if there's something you need to do, oh right, got to put food to cook on at this time, or make sure I clean, You literally put it there, then you can like attach it to your fridge, you could put it, on your phone, you could put it anywhere as long as you're going to remember. So it's such a simple thing, and it might to some of you seem a little bit silly or childish, but actually these are normal, healthy things to do because now people put too much importance on their phone and the phone is always like taking priority. But actually these little simple steps, and even like for my videos, I would just write down a couple of notes. I did a short this morning, I've uploaded it. I just wrote down a few bullet points because often I've got so much I want to say, so much I want to cover. And it's reminding myself of all those things because once I often start going off on one tangent, then, I could easily forget something important I wanted to say. And even for this video, I've had to write a list. So I'm going to place that just there. You guys can still see it. Now, also when I wake up, it's about grounding too. So I did say that. So if you don't have access to the outdoors, this can literally be done in your bed too. It's about visualizing yourself. Visualize yourself next to a tree. Visualize roots coming out of your feet or your lower spine as well, and connecting you like that, roots spreading out, and connecting you down into the earth and anchoring you in. Just simple visualization practices like that. Looking around you, what you can smell, what you can hear, what you can see, what you can touch. And those simple practices will get you grounded into your energetic work, you have to be grounded. Then I go on to, I've got today, it depends what mood I'm in. Sometimes I do herbals, but today I've literally just got water. And as you can see here, we've got, you might not be able to see it at the bottom, but that's my lemon water, okay? I've squeezed lemon in here. That's really good to detoxify. So I'm going to keep drinking my lemon water. And that's good for like cleansing your gut, cleansing your organs to begin with. It might even help you go to the toilet. I know. But yeah, so drinking lots first thing in the morning too. Then it depends, everybody's different, everyone likes different things, but I often like to start them by eating some fruit. As you can see here, I've got a golden kiwi. I just decided to cut it up. And I actually like to start with some fruit because, yeah, that I feel is like more gentle on the gut first thing. It's so beautiful and fresh, guys. And fruit is also full of lots of antioxidants, minerals, vitamins, but it's also a lot of water as well, so it'll be really good to hydrate you. Or some mornings too, I would have papaya or blueberries. Then I might go on to have something like, let's say, avocado or banana or a smoothie, or maybe I would do my avocado with eggs or with some meat or something, you know, protein. But you might also feel like maybe you want some porridge or, you know, something that's going to ground you more. There'll be different times within the month, whether you're male, female, and you might feel like, hey, I need to feel a bit more grounded now, because when you don't eat for a while, you're not so grounded, or if you're only eating really light, you won't feel as grounded in your body. You don't want to feel like really heavy and bloated. And equally, yeah, if you have a garden, go outside, walk barefoot, get your feet on the earth, you know, just look at the sky, take a couple of deep breaths in and out, and just feel into like what the day has for you. And that again will help you get in touch with yourself and your body. You'll feel great. If you want to do your herbal teas too, they are majorly going to help you. They're going to help you feel great and to detox your body as well. So these are all mindful starts. So when I label this video Start Your Day the Right Way, because literally it's these small mindful practices. They don't take long. So like time isn't even an excuse in the morning if someone's like rushing for time. It's about how you choose to spend your time. And then you can see I've got a spread of cards out here. These were literally just from the short video I did, because I think I'll record a separate video, but obviously August is a universal 8 month. We get that from adding 2025, which is the year. So the number 8, which is 8 is connected to August, that equals 17, and we add the 1 and the 7, and that's 8. So that is when I say reference universal 8 month. So I'm going to talk more about some of the themes with that, but it's just again connecting you. Even if you don't have your own card, maybe you just read a page of a book. But this morning I'm going to use this card deck. I was inspired to do it. Or you might want to journal, because when I wake up in the morning, my mind is like racing, and suddenly I start getting all this creative energy coming through today, ideas and inspirations, and I thought, I've got to find a way to get some of this out and also channel some of it. So this deck of cards I haven't used in quite a long time. Inner Peace cards, okay, by Dr. Wayne W. Dyer. I'm sure many of you have probably heard of him. They're cute, they're sweet, uplifting messages, okay? And sometimes, you know, not everyone lives with someone. Maybe you live with toxic people, or, you know, you just want to start your day with something positive. So share some positivity with yourself. So I'm just literally cleanse my deck. I'm just going to shuffle these, and I'm going to ask for a collective message. So for anyone that is watching this video, what collective message can we share with them? And this is something that will hopefully help to uplift you, empower you, and give you maybe just a thought of something different, or a different way to look at something or address a situation. And this, my shuffling ways, I always laugh and joke. Okay, look, so 3 cards fell out there, so let's just go with those 3 cards, okay? So first one, this is, let's hold that up for you guys to see. Inner peace creates world peace. Wow, such a powerful message. Inner peace creates world peace. You get world peace through inner peace. If you've got a world of people who have inner peace, then you have a world, a peaceful world. Oh my God, that's so true. And I think so many of us want a better world. We want to live in a better place. But I always say to people, it starts within. It starts within us. Like, we can't have or want a peaceful world if we're not peaceful within ourselves. If, we're not healed within ourselves, it starts, and if each of us starts on our own personal journey, that's how you create mass peace. So I thought that's a beautiful message. And I love the colours on this card too. Just really light and kind of, I love colour and art, by the way. So yeah, this one, that I felt that was a really powerful message. Okay, so I'm going to rest that card there. Then the second card that came out, ooh, let's preach this one, guys. Look, I love myself, body, mind, and soul. Let's repeat that again. I love myself, body, mind, and soul. You see, just repeating these things, even if you don't believe it, actually, the more you say it, the more powerful it sounds. So again, I think there's a bit of a theme coming up here. Look, when you are at peace with yourself and love yourself, it's virtually impossible to be self-destructive. Wow. I mean, such powerful words. I absolutely love that message as well. Here we go again. Ooh, so for any of you on your own, or, feeling like you have to be with us, actually this message is this: I enjoy my own company. And actually, I really do. Like, I feel like there's no better feeling in the world than me getting up and like eating what I want, drinking what I want. I mean, obviously it's only lemon water, but not been influenced by anything else, having my cards, having my pen, my paper, those things, to me, I love it. I love my company. I love like just being in my energy. And this says, you're always alone, but you're only lonely if you don't like the person you're alone with. That was the message with this card. So let that resonate. And again, that all ties into these themes of like loving ourselves, being at peace with yourself. Because guess what? Like, you don't have to, there's going to be parts of yourself you don't like, but there's no other you in the world. And that means you have to love yourself regardless of if you've made bad choices, good choices, if you've done good things or bad things. You have to love yourself for the good, the bad, and the ugly. Ooh, these cards are full of energy. So I'm going to place that card down there as well. So they're all kind of unique and different, but they're little messages. And I think I might start coming on. I'm going to try a lot of mornings and just share a different message. Share some positivity and upliftment and inspiring people. I am a worthwhile human being. I mean, it's just beautiful. Look, you are always a valuable, worthwhile human being, not because anybody else says so, not because you're making lots of money, but because you decide to know it. There we go, look at that. And, it mentioned money there, and we are in this universal 8 month. And one of the big themes there is to do with finances, wealth, business. And, people that are going to feel that more intensely will be those who resonate with that number, have it as their life path, their soul urge, their destiny number. Maybe their name adds to an 8, they live in an 8 home. But guess what? We're only on Earth, for a short time, in the grand scheme of things. And money and wealth isn't everything, actually. It's how can you truly be wealthy within and happy within? You might not have all the money in the world, and if you're always striving for like money and material success, that actually a lot of the time will take you away from your soul, from the inner things, the smaller things in life, the healthier things in life. It's great to obviously have money. It can give you more options, more freedom, but it's about doing that consciously, using that wisely and consciously. And big themes will show up for a lot of people, I think, this month around that. make conscious decisions and choices, you know. Always try and be honest, pay things forwards, you know, helping others, doing charitable things, not because you think you're going to get something back, but because guess what, it's the right thing to do, and if you can, why not? I always find like that people that live more consciously and honestly, it's always easier for them when it comes to things, you know, like money and that. People I find that are often, I don't want to, if I want to use the word sly, but maybe not so conscious. They always struggle with it. They're always going to have problems with it, and it always literally comes back to bite them in the butt, literally. And I see this from working with a lot of people and reading for a lot of people too. You start to see themes in people's lives or in certain areas of their lives, or if they have an 8 in their chart somewhere, it doesn't mean they're going to be successful, rich, an amazing business person. They have the potential, but like we say with every number, there's a higher vibration and a more challenging one. The challenge side, and often people are living in that challenging one, which is more of that, you know, living in the poverty or that mindset, or not having enough, or always struggling for money, or never having anything to show for their money and hard work. So yeah, have a little thought on those things. I will do a separate video on the number side of things, the energy side of it for this month. And also, yeah, if I can help anyone that is an 8 life path or has any 8 energy that they are connected with, that would be great to help others. But I hope this little small live video is enough to inspire you to start your day the right way, and that should hopefully help you have a grounded push forwards in the morning, prioritizing your health and well-being. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me end this video. Lots of love.